We have made a world now where to be a citizen of the 21st century, you need to be digitally connected. What is human-computer interaction? That's a difficult question. I think of it personally as every aspect of understanding the way that computers interact with people, but at all scales, from society and the political implications all the way through to the fine scale, pressing key on a keypad, moving a mouse or touching a screen. The major change that should we say, created the germ of what was human-computer interaction as a discipline as it is now was really around the late 70s, particularly early 80s, and it was the personal computer. It was when computers shrank from being a room-sized thing to being a deskable thing. But that then meant that you were thinking about individuals working with computers. The web changed who used computers. More people could use them, but they could choose whether to use them or not. The ubiquity now has changed that picture. So if you want to buy an airline ticket, if you want to fill out your tax return, it is difficult not to use a computer.
Chris Evans at the National Physical Laboratory was a really interesting character in early HCI. He wrote a book called The Mighty Micro. This I bought in 1979. He really invents ubiquitous computing, way ahead of the American interest in ubiquitous computing. He said computers will get smaller and smaller and they'll be soon as ubiquitous as chewing gum that gets stuck on your feet. They'll be everywhere.
When Windows and what you see is what you get appeared, blind people who've been able to use computers were not able to use it anymore. We tend to design for what people call ordinary users. I'm interested in extraordinary users, a positive way of looking at people with disabilities. So we can learn a lot about HCI from looking at disabled users.
So I think the impact of HCI isn't always obvious. You see bad design, whereas good design is often invisible. When you could see people interacting physically with devices, it was clear what the ethical issues could be. But much interaction now is indirect. It's interacting with data, it's interacting with algorithms, it's interacting with sensors, it's interacting with systems that you're not physically touching anymore. That's more difficult to deal with because those interactions are intangible.